Alright, what's up everybody? This is Jinwolfe here. I've got a special video for you. In this video, we're going to be talking about the brand new multi-core client. Alright, now what is that? Well, so like if you know, this game is kind of old. It came out in 2005, I do believe, originally. And it was built on an old architecture which only used a single core client. So what that basically is most computers have multi-core processors nowadays, whereas back then, the 2005, it was pretty rare to get multi-core processors and stuff. And imagine like playing a game with the stream of information going down one lane versus multiple lanes, 2, 3, 4. So it does seem to run a lot smoother. It's going to be easier for them to do updates, and you're going to have a lot less lag when it comes to going into territory wars and stuff like that. I still do have to adjust my settings to make it utilize better, but that'll be a whole nother video. But this one, we're going to be talking about all the new updates and everything that they put out on this new client. Basically, this is what the game should have been a long time ago. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to put everything in chapters so you can click on each one if you already know like which some of the updates that are already out there or whatever. If you've been already playing, if you haven't been playing, this will be a totally new look and a different type of game compared to whatever the one that your server has and stuff like that, right? So let's go ahead and get started on the first one. So the Arigora Arena. Let's go ahead. We have this button up here. This is the Arigora Arena. And in this part of the update, you have a battle ticket. Oh yeah, there you go. So you get a battle ticket. It lasts an hour, and it stays in your inventory. And then you can pair up from 3 versus 3 or 6 versus 6. There's the question mark here, and it'll show you some of the things that you need for it. You have to be a level 100 or higher. You need 3 versus 3 or 6 versus 6. Blah, blah, blah. There's a whole bunch of rules, and I'm not going to go into it right now. Maybe we'll do a whole another video on that. So I'm going to try not to make this too long. Okay, so we got the shop. And right now, I think the shop prices are not set because that's a lot of fights. You get 5 points for every 3 versus 3, you get 10 points for every 6 versus 6. So that's going to be a lot of fights to get that many. So I think they still have to adjust it. But okay, so that's the arena. Okay, number 2, the new swappable. The new swapper accessible from the orange armor icon in inventory. Okay, well, what does that mean? Right there. There's your equipment auto swap. The old way you had to do it is you had to put whatever set of armors that you wanted to swap in this exact same location here, and then you would click on this button and you'd swap them real fast, right? Which is really good, especially in PvP. But nowadays you can just click on this, and there is a whole bunch of different colors for icons or stuff that you want to switch to. So I did 3 different ones. If you look down here, you can see this one, this green one, will be my PVE set, and I didn't have to put the weapons or any of that in any particular order, but you do have to bring them down here into the inventory and then add it on there. The red one will be my attack set. So I have some defense stuff in there. And then my blue one up here will be all defense. So like I said, you don't have to put them in the exact order. One thing I do stress though is if you click on one of these to open up and then you swap your weapon after it, it takes the weapon out of here. So just to let you know, that's the new auto swap handler. So when you want to switch gear, like right now I'm PVE set. So that was my PVE set, and then I just switched to the PvP set. So this is my straight up defense set right here. See that? And then when you want to go back to PvE, you can go right back to it. Okay. All right. So that's the auto swapper, and then the new extra pet tabs. All right, let's go ahead and check that out. And a lot of people love to have multiple pets. So they gave you what you asked for right here, pet tabs. So I think they're still working on it. But you can now have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 pets. So before, like if you were a Vino, you already have to have a couple pets that are attack, and then to have some non-attack pets, it would fill up your spots. So if you mouse over the information tab, it says information on how to acquire evolved pet cage will be added soon. Okay, and you have your hatch and revert. I didn't know if the old window had that option on here. I know you had to go to NPCs at one time. Comment in the comment section if you remember if they had it in the old way or not. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Showing highlighted monsters needed for quest. Okay, so I'm going to swap over to my other toon real quick. All right, here we go. So on this toon, you can see that these monsters all have the lit, looks like a little aura or something like that on them, right? So those are the monsters I needed for this quest I have. You can see that these ones don't have, so it's real quick, easy to look at. And I know, yes, they all have their names, but their names are like very similar, right? There's a Sand Edge, a Basilisk, and then the Basilisk, a Mad Tooth. So it's real easy to just see what you got and then click it, kill it, if they're not running away from you like that. Alright, so that's a pretty helpful thing, especially when you're questing, and you're questing pretty fast. You don't want to have to sit there and look at every single monster and read every name. So you can just see the light, boom, 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 kill them. Let's go to the next item that we're going to look at. Okay, so next item will be the new map shows the resources you'll need. Okay, so this is very important for people who do Dragon Quest and crafting and such, right? So now you have your different items that you need. I think there's a way to turn it off too. Oh yeah, it also shows the mission location too. So when you need something for your quests and stuff, it shows. But now you can just Alt and left click it, and it'll go straight to the thing that you need. Alright, so if you need that mat, you go right to it. Your skill bars. Alright, so these will be these things right here. Now, before it used to be. Let's move it up a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, so before it used to be you only had that mount there and that mount there, and so in a laptop you don't have enough screen room, at least I didn't on my laptop, to have the full set like that. So you can just change it easily with that button. Alright, and then switch it out, and then when you want everything set like you want it, you can click the S for save it, and then put like the desktop, and then you can do one for the laptop once you get that set on there too and stuff. So that's a good way to do it, and you still can swap them up to the side if that's how you like it. Although I don't particularly like that, but that actually gives you more view area down here. Better party for combat. So, alright. I hope you guys got that one pretty good. Okay, so what's next after that? Pick up all feature that's in the event boutique. Okay, so a lot of people were complaining that they didn't want to put real money in and have to get a lot of QB to get the. There you go. So star rewards. So if you have 1-star level, you get the option to get that. 2-star level gets that, and it takes all the way up to your 3-star level to get the pick up all skill. And that's very important, especially in this game when you get massive amounts of drops and stuff. And so it used to be, I think it was like 50 gold or whatever to get, but now you can get it directly from the boutique. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, so 70 event gold, and you get one that lasts 70 days or 7 days. 280 to last 30 days. And you might think some of those prices are kind of high, but considering that you get event gold really fast on this game, it's pretty cheap and easy. All right, and you can't even buy that with a cube. Yeah, see, you can't buy it in there. Alright, so that's a little hookup for those who don't really put QB into this game, which is fine. Okay, the next item that we're going to check out is the search bar in the fashions. Okay, so in the fashion tab, ouch, you can tell how much I look in fashion. Okay, so if you want to look at fashions, you can do the search tab in here, and you can see there's a list of stuff. The tattoos on there, but you can't take the shirt off for some reason. But any type of shoes or whatever. See, there you go. Athletic shoes, whatever. Ooh, this got spikes on them. But now they're searchable. It didn't used to be searchable, and they made it so it's searchable in the event gold and the QB. So there you go. You do now have a search option. I don't know if your guys' version of PW has that, but let us know in the comment section. And so that's a good feature for all the shoppers out there. Let's see. Teleport stones added to QB. Okay, so I think here they are right here. Lightning teleport and storm teleport stones. Now it says can be used to teleport to any unlocked portal in Perfect World. Right click to use in non-combat status. And what that means here, let me go ahead and buy a 250. Alright, let's see how it works. So oh, cool. So what you do is you can put it to there. Let's go ahead and click it. And you got your different selections, right? Perfect World, Celestial, Veil, Morai, Lothranos, Mamaganan. I don't know. Anyways. And so right click it to look at the map. Sorry, yeah, left click it to look at the map, or right click it to get back, so you can just literally teleport anywhere. I'm sure, yeah, so it uses one of your teleport stones. That's actually really cool. Now let's let it cool down. We'll try to go back into like Morai or something. I mean, it is a pain in the ass. There you go. To have to go in Perfect World and then have to go to one of those NPCs to teleport to Morai and out and Primal and all those other places. So that's going to help a lot. That's such a good event, or that's such a good idea on here. Okay, tell me how much you love it in the description. Alright, so the next one here is the little chest. Alright, so when you're farming animals and stuff like that, or monsters, and trying to figure out what they drop, now you have a list of every item that they drop. It doesn't tell you the percentage, but that's fine, but it shows you a list. Look at the coins too, 80 to 1056. So that's actually really handy, especially when you're going for certain mats, like you know, dragon orbs, and not dragon orbs, but dragon quest mats and stuff. Alright, so that's it. That's the monster drops treasure icon, I guess you can call it. Alright, so a couple of other things we have that they really cool that they should have had a long time ago. Right here, character info. There's some new info on this thing now. So if you look, You had your classic ones that are all up here and stuff like that, but now you have some new ones here. Casting time. All right. Titles acquired. Okay, I only have 172 out of 652. Now that 652, I think that includes all titles, like everything from the original Perfect World to all the new stuff they have on there, which we don't have half of those here at least. I don't know what's the highest someone's gotten on here. If you've got a number that's pretty high, go ahead and put it in the comments section and we'll see who's got the highest one. Monsters killed. You can see how much of you farming and such. Tasks completed. I don't know what that is actually. Player kills and player deaths. I don't know if that resets at a certain time or whatever. Yeah, that's about it. So that's a really important one to know what your casting level is and stuff. So, but yeah, all these are very important. And now they have them in your character info list. Okay, so in Morai, there's a new button here now. Tracks Jintao NPC. Works only inside Morai map. So there is a quest that'll tell you that you need to find Jintao. There's Jintao right there. Yep. So that button tracks exactly where Jintao is. So when you're doing your Morais and you're trying to get your Morai skills and stuff, I think that's what the reward you get is finding Jintao. But you know, he travels all over the map. Now you've got something that directly finds him. Alright, that's the Stalker app. There's a lot of men and women that shouldn't have that app. Okay, so while we're here, we're going to look at the next option, which is your extra row of macros. Okay, so originally you only had this amount of macros you can make, and I've actually filled that up before. Since this new client came out, I had to remake my macros, and I kind of just discarded some of the old ones I didn't need anymore and stuff. And so later on, I'm going to make more macros again, but it's good to have another row. What I would also have liked to see is a couple extra boxes up here too, because I know I can make a macro that's like 10 skills long on some characters and stuff. So, but hey, no, I'm not complaining. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now we have 16 rows of macros you can make, and you can put them all down here and macro till your heart's delight. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. The new Smilies. Oh, this is so cool. So the Smilies you can buy here. Look how many there are now. So many Smilies. Some I've never seen before, like that one, this one, on any PWI. Squid Smiley. That would be a cool one to check out. But you can also buy them with the event gold, because this is not just a pay to win. There we go. Alright, so and these are permanent Smilies. Think about it. 10 event gold and you have yourself a permanent Smiley. I don't know why they sell this one unless that's different from the one, but look at all those Smilies you can get. So hey, that's a lot of options there. That's actually my favorite right here. I should go buy it. I'm gonna buy one. This one does not have it. Alright, so when you have that Smiley, you right click it and it goes up into their box here. Boom! Oh, I love this Smiley. Oh, I don't have it. I have it set so it doesn't show anything. So actually, let's go ahead. There you go. Mark it. All right, and I think that's all that I know of right now. Oh, one very important one. God, I love this teleport stone. Okay, so one of the bonus ones that I'm going to tell you is the follow skill. They upgraded that to what it should be, and this is very important. Like if you're doing, let's say, not world quests, but title quests, and you have to do multiple tunes. Before, it would just follow you whether you're here or not. Now, where is my fly down skill? There we go. Now they will follow you anyhow you go. Look at this. See, and they instantly go on their flyers. And they'll go to whatever height you want. So when you're doing multi-clients like I do all the time, this is such a helpful thing. You have no idea. Alright, let's go ahead and settle back down. And here they come. Okay. So that's about it. One more thing I wanted to show you real quick. Okay, so when you're aggroing something and you're fighting it and you don't see that thing up here that shows who's got aggro, you can just go here to the wrench, go to settings, and then uncheck that. Okay, there you go. So I guess it doesn't work on the dummies, but you have to have that unchecked in order to see who's got the aggro. Alright? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I didn't take too much of your time and take too long. Like I said, I'll have it separated in chapters so you can just click on each one individually. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section of the video, or you can also go to one of the best places to go. Here would be your Discord server for the server, and a lot of people will answer you, or you can answer your faction. Okay, so hope you guys had fun and enjoy the new game. If you don't have it downloaded yet, go ahead and download it. I'll put the link in the description, and let me know if you guys need me to make a video on how to download and upgrade or upload it. But if not, I'll see you guys back in game. Alright, please click like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Peace.